Here is a list of the 10 scariest places in Mexico and the stories or legends that have made these places special and scary. 1. The island of the dolls at Xochimilco, Mexico City. On this small island, thousands of dolls hanging from trees and scattered on the ground give it a haunting appearance. According to legend, the owner of the place, Don Julian Santana, began hanging dolls after finding the body of a girl who drowned in a nearby canal. It is said that the dolls come to life and that the spirit of the girl still roams around. 2. Hospital Juarez, Mexico City. This hospital, one of the oldest in Mexico, is famous for the legend of La Plancheta, the spirit of a nurse who supposedly appears to care for patients during the night. It is believed to be the spirit of a nurse who died with remorse for having neglected her patients and seeks to redeem her mistakes in the afterlife. 3. The Panteon de Bell in Guadalajara, Jalisco. This 19th century cemetery is known for its ghost stories. The most famous is that of the Tree Boy, a child who died under tragic circumstances and whose spirit is said to be trapped under a tree that grew over his grave. Apparitions and unexplained noises are also reported throughout the cemetery. 4. La Casa de la Tiatona, Mexico City, located in Chapultepec Park. This house is the epicenter of several legends. It is said that Tiatona was a woman who helped abandon children, but after suffering a betrayal, she went mad and killed several of them. Her spirit supposedly roams the house, and those who visit it say they hear screams and moans. 5. La Hacienda de San Antonio Copet Scala. This old abandoned hacienda is famous for its dark past. During the colonial era, it was the scene of tragic events and abuses of indigenous workers. There are reports of apparitions of souls in torment and paranormal phenomena in its ruins, with sounds of chains and moans at night. 6. The Alley of the Kiss, Guanajuato. Romantic as it may sound, this alley has a dark story of tragic love. According to legend, 2 lovers from feuding families died there, and their spirits were trapped in the place. It is said that if a couple kisses on the 3rd step of the alley, they will have good luck, but if not, it will be misfortune. 7. The Convent of the Dead Nuns, Oaxaca. In this convent, built in the 16th century, bone remains have been found in the walls, and visitors claim to see monastic figures floating in the hallways. It is said that the nuns trapped in their strict rules sought death as the only way out, and their spirits still roam the place. 8. The House of Laments, Guanajuato. This house was the home of Tadeo Maya, a man who, after the death of his wife, began practicing dark rituals and human sacrifices in search of solace. It is said that screams and wails can still be heard coming from the house, and some visitors claim to have seen shadows or ghostly figures. 9. The Cerro de la Estrella, Iztapalapa, Mexico City. This archaeological site is known for its pre-Hispanic legends and ancestral rituals. In ancient times, human sacrifices were performed here, and some say they have seen strange figures in the place, especially at night. It is a sacred site that has an enigmatic and chilling air. 10. The Licumberri Palace, Mexico City. This ancient building was a prison that housed some of the most dangerous criminals in the country. The inhumane conditions in which the prisoners lived and the torture practiced there have left a mark that many describe as disturbing. Apparitions, screams, and faceless figures have been reported in the hallways of this now former prison. Each of these places is surrounded by stories and legends that, beyond what can be proven, have captivated and impacted visitors and locals for generations. If you liked the video, subscribe and leave your like. Which one do you find most chilling?